In this video, we're going to be going over how to add a new client into the FAMS database by using the client intake form. So you just logged in and you're here at your dashboard. We're going to scroll down to this little spot right here and click to access the FRC Client Intake Form. The client intake form is something that you can fill out for your client or potential client, but you can also email or text them a link to the form and they can fill it out themselves. You could also have a check-in system at your facility where they could fill it out in person. Whichever option is chosen to fill out the form, it will all populate the same in the database. So we'll go through this and fill it out, and then it will populate all this information into a new account in the database. So I work for RCPC, I'm going to select that. Let's say the client is in person and we'll fill out their information. Okay, we've got Jerry in here and his email. Not everything is required here, but we will fill out as much as we want. How did he find out about us? Let's say OCS referred him. And let's say Jerry is in need of childcare. You can really select as many as you want here. Preferred contact method, phone, speaks English, male. He is white. Number of adults in home is 1. Children 0 to 36 month or 3 to 18. We'll say he's got 2. And yes. And then if you wanted to add a second child, you can do that here, or you can hit remove. And then we're going to go to the next page. Again, you can see that none of this is required, but we will put in whatever information we know. We'll just leave some of those blank. And again, once this is populated into the FAMS database, you can always go back in and add more information. Let's say he currently is receiving unemployment benefits. Currently involved with OCS, yes, as a birth parent. Here's a little blurb about sharing information, and then I'm going to do this and hit submit. Okay, we're back here at our dashboard. We're going to go up here to contacts, and you should see Jerry. If you have like 100 contacts here, it's in alphabetical order, so you can just search for his name, or you can go up to the search box and type it in manually. Let's go ahead and click on Jerry's contact. From here, you'll see all of his basic information. And one of the things to note is when you're using a client intake form, the system will automatically create a case for you. So we're going to go here and click on this case. So what you're going to want to be looking for in this case is down here under services requested. Jerry selected food security and childcare. And if you remember from our cases video, it's very important for each of these to become a case. So let's go create a case for these two. So back in Jerry's contact, you'll go up here to new client case. Case origin is going to be in person. Start with the first one, food security. And here you could say Jerry is having trouble finding enough food for his child. Down here, we're going to pick which one fits our case. You're going to click it over there. And then down here on status, we're going to go to in progress. So we'll go ahead and click save. And you can see here that that case we created is right here under cases. Now let's go do the second one, which was childcare. Same thing. And you could be as detailed or short as you want in this box. Go down here to childcare, bring it over. You could always change the case date if it was created earlier or before. Then back here, in progress, save. Okay, so here's our two cases that were from the intake form. you could see that this one from the intake form is still here and we need to change that. So we're going to go click on that. And right here, it says the case origin and the status. We're going to click the pencil and change the status from new to closed. And if you remember from our cases video, the important thing to note here is down at the bottom, reason for case close. So if I had just changed that case up top and hit close and hit save like this, it'll give you an error and it'll take you down here and make you put in a reason. So we can say whatever you want here. We'll just go ahead and hit other and then we'll click save. So if we go back here to Jerry's contact, you'll see those 3 cases, the 2 we created from the form and then the form itself. As you can see, there's a little bit of work to do on the back end after you submit the client intake form, but we're looking good here and it looks exactly the same as if you were to just manually input Jerry into the system and do these cases yourself.